Hi everyone, Callum here from fselite.net, and I am now joined by Jarrad from Orbx. Hi Jarrad, how are you doing?
Very well, thanks. It's great to be here.
Excellent. So how are you finding the show so far?
Oh, this is amazing. This is huge. It's very impressive to see such a big crowd here, so many vendors, so many friends. It's familiar faces, unfamiliar faces that we know from online as well. It's terrific to be here, both from myself and everyone in the Orbx team.
Absolutely, I totally agree. I mean, this has been probably the biggest event so far in North America. So many people and so many really great exhibitors, including Orbx themselves. So I think what I'd really like to talk to you about first is, I know you just released Broom for X-Plane. So maybe just give a little bit more detail in terms of that product, maybe?
Absolutely. So Broom is one of our airports that we developed for Prepared and FSX about 3 or 4 years ago. It's personally one of my favourite airports. It's near where I'm from, so it's in Western Australia. It's a tropical location, it's a desert location. And so this year, starting last year, we've been getting into the X-Plane environment. We've been looking at moving some of our existing products over to X-Plane, and we're also creating a whole lot of new content. So Broom is one of our first ones. In fact, it's our first Australian airport that we've made for X-Plane. Something small, something not too difficult to sink our teeth into. Obviously, it's a learning experience for us at the moment, but we've been very happy. Our beta testers have been very happy with how the process has gone, and yeah, I'm actually quite excited to be being able to fly around in X-Plane.
I think that's going to really help the community as well, because I know Orbx was very much focused on FSX and P3D, and then you shifted towards a bit of Aerofly. So to see you guys go into the X-Plane field is, I think, got a lot of people excited, and to see you start revisiting some of those older airports are getting people quite hyped up again. So just for those who may not know what Orbx is or what you guys are as a company, do you want to just explain kind of who you are and what you do for the business?
Of course. So Orbx are a scenery developer. We're Australian based, but we have staff and developers around the entire world. So we've been around since 2007. Our first product actually had its 10th anniversary. So our first product was released early in 2008. So we just recently had our 10th anniversary of our first product. We have traditionally developed for the ESP platform, so Microsoft Flight Simulator X, and then the various incarnations of Prepared. And as part of a pivot in the last 18 months, we've been really looking at diversifying and becoming platform agnostic. So we first started that with Aerofly, which is a flight simulator developed by the German team IPAC. So we've got many of our airport titles are making their way over to Aerofly at the moment. We've also been branching into X-Plane as well. So we are splitting our development between creating new airports and new content directly for X-Plane, and we are also porting some of our more popular Prepared products over to the new platform, as we have with Broom. Yeah.
Good stuff. And I think one of the key things about Orbx is that you guys have been very much pioneers in terms of like the R&D side of things. So FTX Global was a massive success for you guys because of the fact it transformed the entire ESP world. What other innovations have you guys been looking at recently to kind of change, again, the face of how the simulator looks?
Yeah, well, there's two particular things that we've been quite excited about that we've rolled out over the course of 2018 already. So the first one of them was some tech that was actually pioneered by Alan Chrisman, who is a name that many of us know as a bit of a legend in the flight sim world. So we're calling this technology city scene technology. Basically, we've always had the conundrum that there are limitations in terms of the autogen engine, particularly in the ESP engine, and as high fidelity scenery makers, we've been looking at ways to work around the limitations of that. So City Scene solves that problem. It also is a way of creating very high fidelity, large scale environments. So we've been focusing on city centers, cityscape products at the moment. So the first product that we released with this new technology was Gold Coast Cityscape. So Gold Coast is one of the major tourist cities in Australia on the East Coast. So that was Alan's first product. We've also been rolling out elements of this technology into our airport products as well. So Bill Womack's Pearson Field in Washington State, basically next door to Portland, has been incorporating that. Lots of our projects, both that we've announced and also that we can't announce yet, are also incorporating this city scene technology. The second big thing, and again, something that's also incorporating this technology into it, is what we're calling True Earth. So essentially, True Earth is the next generation of region products. So one of the things that Orbx is famous for, it was our first product line that we released, were our FTX Orbx region products. So essentially what they do is that they render a large-scale area, so either a country or a region of a country in very high detail with geographical accuracy and lots of eye candy. That's what we're all about. And so basically True Earth is the next generation of that. And what we're doing with True Earth is we're integrating entirely photoreal ground technology. So basically, you'll be able to spot your house from in the sim, this is a new element. So we're incorporating that technology with the city scene technology. So you're going to have every single building place that's going to be accurately shaped rather than relying on the rectangular autogen model. We're going to have hand-placed and cultivated autogen trees. So this is going to be adding a huge level of density to the scenery. And then literally thousands of objects are custom placed as well. So we've got custom landmarks, you've got power lines, all these kinds of things they're rolling out. So we recently released our first product that uses this technology. So that was for the Netherlands. The entire country of Netherlands has been rolled out with the True Earth technology. It includes seasonal variation as well. So that's always been a limitation of some photoreal products is you're stuck flying in summer, but this one includes 4 seasons plus an extra winter season for snow and then full night technology as well.
Excellent. And so True Earth Netherlands came recently for prepared version 4. Are you going to bring that technology to other platforms as well?
Absolutely. So we're working on that at the moment. The next in line for Netherlands is actually for Aerofly. So we're currently, our team leader, Eugene, is working on bringing that to Aerofly at the moment. We really like that simulator because of the performance overheads that it's got and the beautiful rendering engine. So that's looking at an ETA of sometime in late June, maybe early July, that we're looking at rolling that out, all things going well. And then later on down the track, we'll be looking at rolling that out for other platforms as well.
Wow, so that's really exciting. So not only have you looked at one platform, you're going to be bringing it to other platforms as well. And we've seen the technology, and if you haven't already, I would look online, watch some videos and stuff, because the level of immersion and detail you get is just far beyond anything I think we've seen produced before. So before we kind of wrap up, is there anything you kind of want to send to the community as a message about Orbx or your development and stuff?
Both from the Orbx, we've been chatting around with other developers as well. We're very excited where 2018 is at the moment, where the state of the community is across all platforms. Honestly, I've been doing this for a long time. I've been developing both under the Orbx moniker and then before that as just a sort of a freeware developer by myself. And this is one of the biggest times that I've seen the community for a very long time. It's very exciting both for us as a company with everything that we're releasing, but it's great to see the community in general really picking up. There's a lot of stuff going on both within Orbx and outside of us as well and the rest of the development community. So it's a fantastic time to be on board.
And I think just looking around and you see the hundreds of people here today at FSXpo, I think that kind of just solidifies that as well. So listen, thank you very much for your time. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
And enjoy the rest of FSXpo. Okay.
You too.
So thank you very much for watching. My name's Callum from fselite.net. Thank you, and see you again soon.